Well, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. Just got up, drinking my first cup of coffee. It's on the hood over there. But man, that was a long trip. Ethan and I went and got the Studebaker yesterday in Arkansas. It was about 800-mile round trip, and overall, it was a good purchase. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of stuff's gonna have to be done to it. But we made it back last night, a lot of rainstorms. So we got back a little bit later than we thought we were going to. And now I'm excited to start going through this thing and figure out what all I'm going to need with it. And get a game plan together. So here she is. I'm going to pressure wash her today. Get all the growth off of it. I have some spare tires here that were from the Cornet. Same bolt pattern, same rim size, same everything. Almost basically the same tires. So those are the ones that came off of it. There is all 4 hubcaps with this. But there she be. All the trim is there. But yeah, it's going to be a fun project. But anyway, we filmed the trip going up. Tried to film while we're trying to get this thing loaded up. It was kind of hard to do, but we got a little bit of footage of that. But watch till the end. I talked with the granddaughter, and she kind of gave me a history of the car, and it was pretty emotional. And so watch to the end. You will have to turn the volume up. She does speak softly, and I look forward to this build. So watch the video, comment. I am going to need some parts for this thing, so if anybody's got connections with people who have Studebakers, let me know. Let's go to the video. Well, good morning, everyone. It's a little after 5 in the morning, and we're getting ready to make a 400-mile trip to Arkansas to pick up a 1963 Studebaker Lark for a project we're going to be doing over the winter. And looking forward to picking the car up. So Ethan and I are getting ready to hit the road. Wake up. Well, guys, we're on our trip to Arkansas. Actually, we're in Arkansas now. We're roughly about 49 miles away from where we're picking the car up at. It's been a long drive and a couple of wrecks along the way. Ethan doing a lot of napping. So we're here now doing the second fill up. I'm not doing too bad on the fuel mileage right now considering I'm carrying this heavy trailer with me, but I know it's going to suck on the way back. But we're almost there, guys. Straighten it out. Good so far. Straighten the wheels out.
I can't tell which way is straight.
All right. All right, hang on. Roger, we've been talking on and off for months about getting this thing. Well, we're here. We got it loaded. She's gonna need some work, but she's gonna be a nice ride. But it was about a 7-hour trip. We got it up here. But there's gonna be some rust repair going on with it. But it's gonna be a nice ride, man. It's gonna be a nice ride. But I'll get more in depth with it when we get back to the house and get it unloaded. What do you think, Ethan?
I think she's gonna be cool. We got some tires on her right now just to roll her out of the back, but I think that's gonna be a good look for it when it's done.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree.
Fatty's in the rear, Skinny's in the front.
Right.
Town. And we lived, let's see, she lived about 8 blocks from town. So we would pile in that car, all of us grandkids, and we'd be double stacked.
Oh wow.
Triple stacked.
Now he was telling me that she was the second owner of the car.
No.
Or was she?
I'll get that piece of paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, well I thought my grandpa bought that just right off.
I did too, but I found paperwork where they're the second owner.
Okay, well that part doesn't matter.
But it's still good.
It's still good. and that car, she had a blast in that car. We had a good time in that car. My grandmother, she would ask me, if she could get away from the other grandkids.
Right,
She
right.
would say, I gotta run to town. You wanna go? Yeah, okay. Get in the car and we'd sneak off and we'd go to town together.
Oh, we should have asked her where neutral was. She drove it.
And we had a really good time in that car. All of us grandkids did. That was just, there was a lot of memories in that car. Going to town, just up and down the road, just having a blast in that car.
Wow. And see, that's what I like about cars, because depending on the cars, a lot of times the backstory will sell the car more than the car itself.
That's right. That's right.
And I've always liked the fact that people have personal attachments like that. It's like I had some cars that I wish I never got rid of.
That's right.
And then I talk with other people who have cars through the family and everything else. And to me, the personal attachment brings more merit than sometimes having the broadcast sheet underneath the seat or,
That's right.
or anything
right.
like that. But when we talked about it, let's see, I think it was back in the beginning of May.
It's been a while.
Yeah. And
Yeah, for years, my grandmother, she didn't wear pants. She wore dresses. And my grandmother, when she would walk, she was more or less running at a clip. And she would, whenever we went to town, she had to get this hat. She had this hat that she would wear to town too. So when she didn't go anywhere without her hat in her handbag, So she was very old school. She was, but we had a blast. She was just, and even when she worked in her garden, she wore her hat and stuff.
wow.
Yeah, so that car right there, I look at it and I see her behind that wheel, with her hat,
Well, it's going to take about a year or so to get her back together.
Oh, I know it will.
And we're going to put a modern drivetrain in it,
Awesome.
so we have the creature comfort.
Awesome.
But we're going to keep the look of the car.
Right, right. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, that would be nice.
And it's going to be fun because this is going to be my first Studebaker ever messed with.
Really?
And it's one of those cars that you either loved them or you hated them.
Right.
But there's such a big culture of people who own these things and drive these things.
Right.
And so for me to get an opportunity to build one of these things, I think I'm going to enjoy myself. So.
My brother worked on it, and I know the time that he put into it, he really enjoyed it. He found it quite challenging, but I guess that's what made it so enjoyable.
Oh, it is.
You know?
It is. I mean, to be able to work on something that it's hard to find parts for.
Right. Oh, yes.
And then in a lot of stuff you're going to have to make yourself.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like me, I'm going to be making rockers and stuff like
That's
that for it,
right.
and floor pans.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it's about building something, using something with your hands, enjoying what you do.
That's right.
At the end of the day, if you're happy with the build, it's structurally sound, you love it, at the end of the day, that's what matters to you the
That's
most.
right. That's right.
And but I appreciate it. I mean, I really do.
Oh, hey, I'm glad to see it going to somebody that, that will appreciate it. And that, you know, when he told me that he sold the car, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I know. They're going to jump it and it's going to be bad.
Right.
I didn't say anything, but, you know, my heart just went,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
yeah, you know. So then I come out here and guess what's all needed out, and here we are, and you're gonna put the thing back together as much as you can with the original as much as you can, and leave it the same color. And now I'm just like, oh my God, my grandmother would be so proud. You know,
There you
my
go.
brother would be so proud.
Well, I'm going to be taking videos off and on for the next year building it.
I'm just
Have Roger share the videos with you
I'm
with the
just
progress.
elated. I'm glad it is going to somebody that
And then maybe what we can do is after it's built and running and driving, might make a road trip back out here and give you a sped at it.
that would just that would be nice. We could even meet you halfway if you're going to do that, because you know, just to see it running would be the ultimate for me. That
Right.
would be just the yeah. Oh yeah. Tears of joy would be running down my face to see that car running. I'll tell you.
I can't wait.
That's a yeah. It's beautiful. You know, it's a beautiful memories. I'll tell you.
Hey, well, I appreciate it.
And I thank you for keeping that alive, because, you know, you don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm tearing up. You don't know what that means.
Well, we'll try to do the best we can with her.
I
So.
know you will. I know you will.
But guys, that's going to be it from an undisclosed location in Arkansas. The man done told me if I show pictures of him, he's going to kill me. But I appreciate Roger and his wife, the opportunity for getting this car. And stick with me for about a year or so on this thing. It's going to be a long one. It's not going to be thrown together. And we'll see you down the road.